Mika had always been a kind-hearted soul, known for her empathy and willingness to help others. As a senior at Meadowbrook High, she was respected and well-liked by her peers and teachers. Mika's best friend, Lily, often joked that Mika was destined to save the world, one good deed at a time. One crisp autumn morning, as Mika walked into school, she noticed a new student standing awkwardly by the entrance. He was small and seemed out of place, his clothes slightly worn and his backpack too big for his frame. Mika's heart went out to him. She approached him with a warm smile. "Hi, I'm Mika. Are you new here?" she asked gently. The boy nodded, looking relieved to be addressed kindly. "Yeah, I'm Ryan. My family just moved here." "Welcome to Meadowbrook, Ryan. It's a great school. Can I show you around?" Mika offered. Ryan's face brightened. "That would be great, thank you." As Mika guided Ryan through the bustling hallways, she learned that his family had moved due to financial difficulties and that he was having a tough time adjusting to the new environment. Mika could see how nervous he was and decided to introduce him to her group of friends, hoping to make his transition smoother. Throughout the day, Mika kept an eye on Ryan. She noticed how some of the other students eyed him with curiosity and a few with disdain. During lunch, she invited him to sit with her and her friends, making sure he felt included. "How are you finding Meadowbrook so far?" Mika asked, trying to make conversation. "It's okay, I guess," Ryan replied quietly. "Just different." Mika nodded understandingly. "It'll get better, I promise. If you ever need anything, just let me know." From that day on, Mika made it her mission to ensure Ryan felt safe and welcomed at Meadowbrook. She knew that adjusting to a new school was hard enough without feeling isolated or bullied. Despite Mika's efforts, Ryan's transition was far from smooth. Within a week, Mika began noticing subtle signs of bullying. It started with whispered comments and lingering stares, but soon escalated to cruel pranks and taunts. Ryan's locker was vandalized with nasty messages, and he often found his belongings scattered or damaged. One afternoon, Mika caught sight of a group of students cornering Ryan by the lockers. She could see the fear in his eyes as they taunted him, calling him names and mocking his appearance. "Hey, leave him alone," Mika shouted, rushing over to intervene. The bullies turned to face her, sneering. "What are you going to do about it, Mika?" one of them challenged. Mika stood her ground, her voice steady. "This isn't right. You have no right to treat him this way. Back off." After a tense moment, the bullies grudgingly dispersed, leaving Ryan visibly shaken. Mika placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "Are you okay?" Ryan nodded, though his eyes were filled with tears. "Why are they doing this to me?" "Some people are just mean," Mika said softly. "But not everyone is like that. Let's go talk to a teacher about this." Mika took Ryan to see Mr. Thompson, a sympathetic history teacher known for his fairness and dedication to student welfare. Mr. Thompson listened attentively as Ryan and Mika explained the situation. "This is unacceptable," Mr. Thompson said firmly. "I'll make sure this is addressed immediately. Ryan, you're not alone in this. We take bullying very seriously here." Feeling somewhat reassured, Ryan thanked Mika and Mr. Thompson. As they left the classroom, Mika could see the weight of worry still on Ryan's shoulders. She vowed to keep a closer watch on him and to rally others to stand up against the bullies. Determined to protect Ryan and others like him, Mika decided it was time to take broader action. She gathered her friends, Lily, Sam, and Emma, and explained what had been happening. "We can't let this continue," Mika said passionately. "Ryan isn't the only one being bullied, and we need to create a safer environment for everyone." Lily nodded in agreement. "You're right. What can we do?" "We need to raise awareness and get the school involved," Mika replied. "Let's start by forming an anti-bullying club. We can organize events, provide support, and work with the administration to implement better policies." The group was enthusiastic about the idea. They started by designing posters and flyers, spreading the word about their first meeting. Mika also reached out to Mr. Thompson for his support and guidance. The turnout for the first meeting exceeded their expectations. Students from all grades showed up, sharing their own experiences with bullying and expressing their desire for change. Mika was moved by their stories and their willingness to stand together. "We're stronger together," Mika said, addressing the group. "If we support each other and stand up against bullying, we can make Meadowbrook a place where everyone feels safe and valued. With the club established, Mika and her friends organized workshops and awareness campaigns. They invited guest speakers, including psychologists and former victims of bullying, to educate students about the impact of bullying and the importance of empathy and kindness. Slowly but surely, the school climate began to change. Students were more aware of their behavior and more willing to speak up when they saw someone being mistreated. Ryan, though still facing challenges, found solace in the support network that Mika had helped create. Despite the positive changes, the bullies who had targeted Ryan were still at large, and their behavior persisted. One day, Mika found Ryan in tears behind the school building, his backpack ripped and his books scattered. "Mika, I can't take this anymore," Ryan sobbed. "They're never going to stop." Mika's heart ached for him, but she knew they couldn't give up. "We'll find a way, Ryan, I promise." Determined to put an end to the bullying once and for all, Mika decided to confront the bullies directly. With the support of her friends and the backing of the anti-bullying club, she approached the group of bullies after school. "This stops now," Mika said firmly, standing tall. "We all know what you've been doing to Ryan and others. It's cruel and cowardly, and it needs to end." The bullies laughed, but their bravado wavered when they saw the crowd of students and teachers gathered behind Mika. "You think you can scare us?" one of the bullies sneered. "No," Mika replied calmly, "but we're not going to stand by and let you hurt anyone else. We have the support of the school and the community, and we will hold you accountable for your actions." Mr. Thompson stepped forward, his presence commanding respect. "I've spoken to the principal and the school board. Any further incidents of bullying will be met with serious consequences, including suspension and potential expulsion. This behavior will not be tolerated." Faced with the united front, the bullies reluctantly backed down. Mika knew it wouldn't be an instant fix, but it was a significant step toward creating a safer environment for everyone. With the immediate threat of the bullies neutralized, Mika and the anti-bullying club continued their work to foster a culture of kindness and inclusivity at Meadowbrook High. They collaborated with the administration to implement comprehensive anti-bullying policies, including anonymous reporting systems and mandatory workshops on empathy and respect. Ryan slowly began to regain his confidence, thanks to the unwavering support from Mika and the club. He joined their efforts, sharing his story and helping others who were facing similar challenges. As graduation approached, Mika reflected on the journey she had taken. She realized that standing up for those who couldn't protect themselves wasn't just about confronting bullies. It was about creating a community where everyone felt valued and empowered. At the graduation ceremony, Mika was honored with the school's humanitarian award for her efforts in making Meadowbrook a better place. As she accepted the award, she looked at her fellow students, feeling a profound sense of pride and hope. "Injustice thrives in silence," Mika said in her acceptance speech. "But when we stand together and speak out, we can create a world where kindness and empathy prevail. Let's continue to protect and support each other and build a future where everyone can thrive." Mika's journey had taught her the power of compassion, resilience, and the importance of standing up against injustice. She knew that the lessons she had learned at Meadowbrook would guide her in the years to come, as she continued to protect and uplift those who couldn't protect themselves.